Hello and welcome to my first ever weekly reading on YouTube. So, for this reading, you would be required to choose between the three alternatives available, which are the round pendulum, the bag, and the seven chakra pendulum, which is right in front of you. There will be three groups. You will choose a group number, and on the basis of that, you can listen to your weekly reading. I am Chayan Jain, and today I am gonna take you through this upcoming week, starting the 16th of August, and I will discuss your finances, your week in overall, your angel guidance, your godly guidance, chakra guidance, finances, and the moon guidance. Let's get started. Select one of these three things: the round pendulum, the bag, or the tall pendulum, which is the Rangila pendulum or the seven chakra pendulum. Now we will start with group 1's reading. Group 1 selected the round pendulum, which is this one. Let us talk about their general week ahead. This week, finances and stability can be a little up and down. Why do I say that? Because you are too confused and you're juggling between various jobs, multitasking. There is an ideal time to be spent with your romantic lover or your partner. Also, you will love the things that you do, your objectives. You will work hard towards them. And lastly, you will certainly get the stability or the results of whatever you have been wanting. The week will end on a financially good note. If I look at the angel guidance says there are new beginnings after a turmoil this week. You might have been deciding over two options, two projects, or two people. And when you choose somebody, you will dedicate yourself completely to that person in order to have that new beginning, which will give you the satisfaction that you need to have. You have to start a new life, find yourself a purpose. You have to forgive people for the misdeeds that they have done, forgive yourself for the wrongdoings, be compassionate, and review all your past from a loving space in order to be happy this week. Talking about your finances, the finances say that you have to be careful about your expenditure. You also have to care a lot about what you do and do within your limits. Do not overspend or underspend, because next weekend there is a festival. Be very careful. Do not get angry or do not be commanded. There could be something like a good announcement coming from the government, which might be good for you. The gods and goddess guidance this week is Narad Muni, which is basically investing your time listening to music. Also, gaining some knowledge of the Vedic literature, if not that, some kind of spiritual knowledge. You should spend some time towards devotion, because the week will end with Rakhi, which is a good festival of interaction with sisters and friends. So in that case, you have to have a little bhakti in yourself, and you have to be attached to the name of God, because the sage of gods, Narad Muni, is there on your cards today. What does the moon have to say to you? The moon says, show the world the real you. Do not hide your emotions. Express yourself and communicate with people correctly, awesomely. What is the chakra guidance? If I look at your chakra guidance, the chakra guidance says you have to be careful of trickery. You have to discover right options, and do get away from all kinds of gossip. Do not be a part of gossip. Also, when we picked up the gods and goddesses card, it was Narad Muni who was the king of gossip and bitching. I do not want to insult him here, but I would like to tell you that he was involved in a lot of gossiping, and I warn you to be away from all kind of gossip mongers and gossip groups in order to be happy. If I look at the overall week, you have to trust your intuition, and you have to make this week happen in a very positive manner, in a very positive way. If you plan and go ahead this week, you will certainly benefit from this particular week. All the best to group 1, which chose this pendulum, the round pendulum, group 1. We will now move on to group 2. Please be patient. We will now start the reading for group 2, which has chosen this mojo bag, or say this bag simply. In general, this week for you, Some kind of financial loss has or emotional loss has hit you. You might have felt crippled or disturbed in the beginning of the week. Do remember that if you manifest, if you think positively, and if you want the right things to happen to you, you have to pray and believe in the strongest and powerful intentions. Yes, definitely they will be fulfilled. Do be careful about hidden things around you. Hidden things could be something that can emotionally hit you. There could also be a person who might try to take benefit of your confidence. When we talk about your guidance from the angels, the Archangel Uriel here states that there is going to be stability and efficiency in this week. In order to achieve your results, you have to be efficient and you have to take charge of the situation rather than just letting it pass. When you make that happen, your ambitious plans will pay off. So, if you see there's a clear coordination between these two cards, which basically say that if you work hard, if you are stable, and if you're efficient, you will certainly take charge of the situation and win over it. The gods and goddesses guidance is showing Gayatri Devi, who is the mother of devotion. You have to have peace of mind this week. Though you are emotionally disturbed or feeling crippled or facing a loss, you have to believe in your spiritual knowledge, you have to believe in the Almighty, increase your concentration while working, and you have the ability to please the gods to fulfill your desires. If I talk about your finances, there's a Three of Pentacles, which shows that there will be a growth in your finances. There's going to be improvement. There's going to be rising, increase in finances. You have to work in groups and with people in coordination so as to make things happen. You have to be cooperative with people this week, and people skills will help you. If I talk about the moon's phase, it's again saying for you also that you need to show the world the real you. Don't hide your emotions. Don't try to avoid people or avoid things. If I see the chakra guidance for you, get away from the confusion, listen to your soulmate, and let the things which not work for you pass away from you, and focus on your solar plexus, focus on your sacral chakra, and focus on your root chakra especially. Your mind will be out of confusion if you work on these three chakras. If I see for the overall guidance this week, there will be some changes. You have to adapt with them. Instead of resisting the changes, you have to accept them. And if you accept the changes, finance will be in your pocket, improvements will be in your pocket, God will hear your prayers, and things will happen in your favor. Overall, a week which will be more like a roller coaster ride, starting from nothing to happy towards extreme happiness and the fulfillment of a wish, and then going down to something unknown, something that you're not expecting, maybe positive, maybe negative. Let's have a clarity whether it is going to be positive or negative. It's going to be some kind of a rule or regulation or some kind of a thing that will basically give you some kind of a guidance as to how to behave further, how to go ahead further in your life. That is about group 2 that had chosen this bag. I am now going to move on to the third group very quickly because I know the third group is getting anxious about their reading. Let's wait for the reading for the third group. Please be patient. Okay, so we will now read for group 3. The group 3 had chosen the long pendulum or Rangila or the 7 chakra pendulum. I call it Rangila personally. Talking about general this week, something will put to a completion this week. Whatever you have been waiting for or working hard on something could be completing itself. If there is a worry, it will finish off. If there is a task, it will complete itself. You have put in your energy, you've put in your efforts, you've had the courage to face everything. It will complete on a positive note. Now you will receive some information, you will get some knowledge about some information, learn something which will take you towards a new project, which will make you understand what you need to look at objectively. You might be given a new project or a new thing to work upon. Some people might even get a new job. So yes, you have to keep your emotions in control. Hydrate yourself well. That's a health tip this week. What are your angels saying? Your angels, the Ariel, Archangel Ariel, here says you are trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. So this week, focus on humor. This week, be devoted to your work. You have to understand others in order to sort of make better of this week. And you're a trustworthy person. So trust others and trust yourself. There is so much to accomplish. There's going to be a lot of work because a new project is coming up and something is ending up this week. There's gonna be requirement for a detailed plan. Prepare a detailed plan towards all the things that are coming up towards you, and people will be keeping an eye on you, especially your seniors at work, or maybe your wife or your husband could be keeping an eye on the kind of work that you're doing, what is happening. Let's talk about your financial front. There is the magician, which says that you can fulfill all your wishes this week. This opportunity that is going to come up, or this thing that will take place in your life, will give you the opportunity to manifest as much amount of money as you can. So yes, the universe has given you all the resources this week. If I go towards your gods and goddesses deck cards, there are two cards that are flipped up today. The Lord Jagannath card, which says you will have all the power. If I see and match the magician with the Jagannath card, there is power and there is ability with you that you have to take care of and complete your tasks in the beginning, as well as take up the new task with a lot of planning. You can devote to Lord Krishna. There will be freedom in your work, and also you will perfect all the work that you will be doing. On the other hand, you will have to keep strength in adversity, because something is going to complete, so that could be an adversity for you, or that could be a trouble for you. You will have to overcome all kind of creative differences and arguments at work. You have to have determination to complete your tasks, and you have to destroy all the negative or limiting beliefs in order to move further. That is very important. When I talk about the moon phase, there would be a time for healing. You would require some rest and relaxation. So hydrate well, rest well, meditate this week. That is what is going to keep you active. If I talk about your chakra guidance, there's going to be abundance coming to you, matching with the financial card that I had pulled out. Let go of all the guilt, be a workaholic, work hard, and let your perceptions guide you a little bit, but not too much. Don't be ruled by your perception. Look at things objectively and practically. Be a workaholic, work hard, and give 100% of your energy towards work. Let go of the guilt of the things that are not working for you, and abundance is yet to follow. There will be abundance on your palms. The overall thing says get out of confusion, work hard on your things, don't be emotionally lost this week. So that is the reading for the first 3 things that I had chosen today: the round pendulum, the mojo bag, and the 7 chakra or Rangila pendulum. With the blessings of Lord Buddha, with the blessings of all the gods, Almighty, Universe, and the God you believe in, kickstart your new week and accomplish everything. Here is Chayanjan signing off, wishing you a wonderful week ahead. Happy Independence Day also to my fellow Indians friend. Let's start a new week on a new note. All the best, everyone. Take care. Until next week, I am signing off. You may also donate on my donation links, which are given. Thank you so much.